Question number 601. What punishment for custodial rape is provided? 7 years of rigorous imprisonment with fine, rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 10 years but which may extend to imprisonment for life and shall also be liable to fine, 15 years of imprisonment, 20 years of imprisonment. Correct answer is option B, that is rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 10 years but which may extend to imprisonment for life and shall also be liable to fine. Question number 602. A has sexual intercourse with his own wife who is living separately from him under a decree of separation without her consent. Which section of IPC covers the matter? Options are section 376, section 376A, section 376B, section 376C. Correct answer is option C, that is section 376B. Question number 603. Under which section of IPC gang rape is punishable? Options are section 376A, section 376B, section 376C, section 376D. Correct answer is option D, that is section 376D. In this, gang rape is punishable. Question number 604. For a gang rape, it is necessary that rape should be committed by more than one person. It is committed by more than two persons. It is committed that rape should be committed. It is necessary that rape should be committed by at least 5 persons. None of the above is correct. Correct answer is option A, that it is necessary that rape should be committed by more than one person. Question number 605. Where a woman is being gang raped, each of those persons shall be deemed to have committed the offence of rape and shall be punished with. Correct answer is option D, that is rigorous imprisonment of not less than 20 years. Question number 606. Match list 1 and list 2 and select the correct answer. 1. Voluntarily throwing or attempting to throw acid. Correct answer is imprisonment of not less than 5 years may extend to 7 years. Option B. Buying minor for purpose of prostitution, etc. Correct answer is imprisonment for a term which may extend to 10 years. Gang rape, rigorous imprisonment of not less than 20 years which may extend to fine. And robbery committed on the highway between sunset and sunrise. Here the correct answer will be imprisonment which may extend to 14 years. By going these matches, the correct answer is option A. Question number 607. Which of the following are correctly matched? Harbor, section 51A IPC, wrongful loss, section 23 IPC, gang rape on women under 12 years of age, section 376DB IPC, gang rape, section 376D IPC. In this question, correct answer is option C, that is 2, 3 and 4. These matches are correctly matched: wrongful loss, gang rape, and gang rape under 12 years of age, section 376DB, gang rape, section 376D IPC. Question number 608. Section 377 of IPC regarding unnatural offences was partially struck down by the Supreme Court in the case of, correct answer is Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India. This is one of the landmark judgment in judicial history of India. Make sure you remember this answer. Question number 609. Which one of the following cases pertains to the constitutionality of section 377 of IPC? Correct answer is Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India. Question number 610. Chapter 17 of IPC deals with what offence? Chapter 17 deals with the offences against property. Theft has been defined under section 378 of IPC. The subject matter of theft is can be movable, can be immovable, both A and B, either A or B. The subject matter of theft will be movable property. Question number 613. Section 379 of IPC is. Section 379 of IPC provides punishment for the theft. Punishment for theft under IPC may be extended up to 3 years, 5 years, 2 years, none of the above. Correct answer is 3 years. Question number 615. Under which section of IPC committing theft of a computer from shop is punishable? Options are section 379, section 380, section 381, section 383. Correct answer is option B, that is section 380. Question number 616. Which one of the following is not correct? For theft of property must be movable. For theft, property must be removed out of the possession of the owner of property. For theft, property should have been removed from taking it away. For theft, property should be removed dishonestly. Here the correct answer is option B. For theft, property must be removed out of the possession of the owner of property is not necessary, because possession and ownership are two different things. There can be theft also if the person who is not the owner of the thing is holding. There is an illustration in the theft. If you are taking a watch from a person who is repairing your watch from him only, and you have not paid money, and without knowing him you are taking your watch only, You will be the owner of the watch, but this will come under the category of theft. So the correct answer will be option B. Here it is in me asked, which is not correct. Question number 617. Which one is not essential element of theft? Options are movable property, possession of property, ownership of that property, removal of that property. Correct answer is option C, that is ownership of that property. This we have already discussed. Question number 618. Which one of the following is not correct in respect of the definition of theft? Options are removal of movable property of another out of ownership of that person without his consent with intent to take away the property. Correct answer is option B, that is out of the ownership of that person. Question number 619. Planning to commit a theft is a cognizable offense, no offense in itself, strict criminal liability, criminal ownership. Correct answer is option B, that is no offense in itself. Question number 620. Theft is an offense against a person, immovable property, movable property, both movable and immovable property. Correct answer is movable property. Question number 621. Dishonest intention must precede the act of committing robbery, criminal misappropriation, theft, criminal breach of trust. Correct answer is option C, that is theft. Question number 622. In order to constitute theft, what is not an ingredient in IPC? Dishonest intention, moving of the property, common intention, movable property. Correct answer is option C. Common intention is not the requisite for committing the theft. Question number 623. Which one of the following is not an essential element of theft? Dishonest intention, removal from possession, immovable property without consent. Correct answer is option 6. It is not about the immovable property. Theft will be of movable property. Question number 624. Which one of the following is not a characteristics of for an offense of theft? Dishonest intention to take property. The property must be movable. It should be taken out of the possession of another person. Movement of property is not necessary. Correct answer is option D. This is not the characteristics of theft. Question number 625. Which one of the following is not a correct ingredient for the offense of theft? Options are dishonest intention to take property. Property must be movable. Property must be taken without the consent of the person in whose possession it is. Property must be taken without consent of the owner of the property. Correct answer is option D. That is, property must be taken without the consent of the owner of the property. Theft is not about the ownership. It is about the possession. Question number 626. Which of the following acts constitute the commission of theft? Options are C finds a necklace in the bedroom of D and C retains that necklace. C finds the necklace of D on the road and keeps it. C buys necklace from E and subsequently learns that E had stolen it from D. C is given the necklace by D for safekeeping, but C wears the necklace and drops and loses it. Here the correct answer is option A. C finds a necklace in the bedroom of D and C and retains that necklace. It is theft. Question number 627. A meets a bullock carrying a box of treasure. He drives the bullock in a certain direction in order that he may dishonestly take the treasure. In this case, A commits criminal misappropriation of property. No offense until the treasure is being taken away. Theft as soon as the bullock begins to move. This is the correct answer. Option C. Theft as soon as the bullock begins to move. Question number 628. A takes some ornaments belonging to B out of the possession without B's consent with the intention of keeping it until he obtains money from B as the reward for its restoration. A is guilty of criminal misappropriation, guilty of extortion, not guilty of theft of extortion, guilty of theft. Correct answer is option D, that is guilty of theft. Question number 629. A government servant removed a file from his colleague's office to his house, made it available to an outsider and then returned it back to the office. The same day in the evening, A is guilty of which of the following offense? Criminal misappropriation of property, theft, criminal breach of trust, none of the above. Correct answer is option B, that is theft. Question number 630. A makes an attempt to pick the pocket of B by thrusting his hands into B's pocket. A fails in the attempt in consequence of B's having nothing in the pocket. A is guilty of no offense, theft, attempt to theft using criminal force. Correct answer is attempt to theft. Question number 631. A cuts down 2 trees of his neighbor's field without his permission and takes away them without neighbor's knowledge. It is an extortion, it is a theft, it is a criminal trespass, it is a dishonest intention. Correct answer is option B, it is a theft. Question number 632. Y owed some money to X. X removed the bullock of Y grazing by the side of a stream and kept it tied in his own house. When Y asked him to release the bullocks, X told him that he would do so when the money was paid. X is guilty of criminal breach of trust, criminal misappropriation, extortion, theft. Correct answer is theft. Question number 633. A finds a ring belonging to Z on a table in the house which Y occupies. A dishonestly removes the ring. A has committed which of the following offense? Correct answer is theft. Question number 634. A removes B's book from his house without his consent with the intention to return it to him if he as a friend rewards him for return. A is liable for theft, attempt to theft, criminal breach of trust, attempt to criminal breach of trust. Correct answer is option A, that is theft. Question number 635. A had consensual sexual relations with Z's wife. She gives to A valuable property which A knows to belong to her husband. Z and she has no authority from Z to give. A takes the property dishonestly. Which of the following offences has been committed by A? Options are criminal breach of trust and criminal misappropriation, theft and criminal breach of trust, theft, criminal breach of trust. Correct answer is option C, that is theft. Question number 636. A and B, who are cadets in the Indian Air Force, take out from the Jodhpur aerodrome an aircraft without the authority of the commandant and fly it away to Pakistan. What offence has been committed by them? They have committed the offence of theft. Question number 637. A is invited by B for a cup of tea. While B is in the kitchen preparing tea, A finds a golden ring on the table. He picks it up and places it somewhere in the room with the intention of dishonestly taking it away sometime later. A commits theft. Question number 638. A handed over his watch to a watchsmith for repairing. In order to not pay the repairing charges, A picked up his watch from the shop when the watchsmith was not looking. In this case, A is guilty of criminal breach of trust, A is guilty of cheating, A is guilty of theft, A is not guilty of any offence because the watch he picked up was his own. However, he should pay the repairing charges to watchsmith. Correct answer is option C, that is A is guilty of theft, because theft is not about the ownership, it is about the person who is having the possession of a certain movable property. Question number 639. A, having pawned his gold locket to Z, takes it out of Z's possession without Z's consent, not having paid what he borrowed on the gold locket. A has committed offence under 379 of IPC. Question number 640. A commits theft of a property in B's possession, and while committing this theft, he has a loaded pistol under the garment kept up for the purpose of hurting B. In case B should resist, the offence committed by A is defined under which section of IPC? It is defined in under section 382 of IPC. A, in good faith, believing property to belonging to Z to be his own property, take the property out of B's possession. A is guilty of theft, criminal misappropriation of property, criminal breach of trust, no offence. Correct answer is option D, that is no offence, because it was in good faith. Question number 642. Extortion is defined in section 383, section 390, section 387, section 384. Correct answer is option A, that is section 383 of IPC. The offence of extortion cannot be committed against which of the following? Movable property, immovable property, valuable security, none. Correct answer is option D, none. Extortion can be committed against movable property, immovable property as well as valuable security. Question number 644. X telephonically threatens M to publish a defamatory statement unless he gives him rupees 20,000 to K. K has committed the offence of extortion. Question number 645. A, by putting B in fear of grievous hurt, dishonestly induced B to sign a blank paper and delivers it to A. B, after signing that paper, delivers it to A. A has committed the offence of extortion. Question number 646. X obtains property from Z by saying that your child is in the hands of my gang and will be put to death unless you send us 10 lakh rupees. X commits the offence of extortion. Question number 647. Inducing person with dishonest intention to part with his property by putting him in fear of physical injury amounts to an offence of, correct answer is extortion. Question number 648. A, by putting Z in fear of grievous hurt, dishonestly induces Z to sign or affix his seal on and delivers the paper to A. A has committed offence of extortion. Question number 649. A police officer obtains a sum of rupees 10,000 from B by putting him under the fear that he will immediately be put into prison and will not be released for months. The police officer will be guilty of extortion. Question number 650. When by putting any person in fear of injury, he is dishonestly induced by another to deliver property, it is extortion.